Hello everyone, I'm Brenda from the Father Storehouse. Come in a minute and let's chat just a little bit about the Father Storehouse. So if you're brand new to us, the Father Storehouse is the local mission field, and we try to meet as many needs as possible of families who meet North Carolina poverty. So when families come in, we confirm their income, their food stamp amount, who's in their household, and once that's confirmed, then they can come once a month for assistance for food, clothing, houseware, hygiene, furniture, all those things. There's showers available, there's hot meals available. And so there's a lot of outreach, and that is made possible because of all of us pulling together. So we're a mission church, so that means there's no offering plate. And so that requires all of us just joining arms in our community, and that's the whole goal, is to join arms and let's just see about our Father's business by sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ and by meeting needs. Matthew 25 tells us to feed and clothe the poor, and that is our heart and our goal, is to do that and to just as win as many for Christ as we possibly can, and to show God's love to people at hurting times in their lives. And so it's a joy. 18 years, the Father Storehouse in Thomasville. Now we work with Davidson County. We also work with surrounding counties. What's going on right now, this is fall, and so we are currently working on Thanksgiving boxes. We're also collecting for the hams coming up for Christmas. We also have our Christmas Santa sign up, so we have usually over 200 children that we are looking for folks to adopt a child, and so that's an exciting time to be able to bless a child and provide their Christmas for them, or otherwise they wouldn't get anything. And so anyway, we ask you to jump in and reach out on any of those. Also, over winter, this will be our third year of opening the shelter for women and children. So what we were seeing as we were working with all these families is that the shelters would be totally full, and there would be someone standing in front of you, and you're wishing that you had a way to help them with shelter. And what do? You know, there's a mom, there's children, and there's nowhere. The shelters are all full, and it's 20 degrees outside, right? So anyway, we worked on getting the information and found out that we could indeed bring in folks in the wintertime for shelter. So anyway, it's an exciting time. So the last 2 years we've done women and children. Across the street from us this year, Unity United Methodist Church will be housing the men. They have been operating a winter shelter these last couple of years, but they're actually going to be able to bring people in and keep the men over the winter months as well, just like we're doing the women and the children. And it is truly, truly a blessing. Now you'll hear us fun raise, and that is because we have to cover salaries for second shift and third shift for the winter months for the shelter staff. Now the Father Storehouse has always been volunteer run, and fabulous people, and many of you probably listening to this have been volunteers for years at the Father Storehouse. And so it's just a lot of men and women from God from all over, from all different churches and in the community, just come in to serve and meet the needs. So it's just a privilege for us all to work together. And so with the shelter, we're passing the plate by telling you we're passing the plate that we need help with the shelter for staffing. And so as you can imagine, you don't find too many volunteers who want to work all night on third shift. And so we have to get staff for second and third shift. And another thing that we'll be doing during that time is getting churches and individuals to sponsor the meal for the shelter for the ladies and children. And usually it's about half and half. About most of last year we had about 10 children and 10 women. And it was wide open in here, as you can imagine. Lots of little voices, and it's very touching, guys, for people to come here, and this is their home. Kids want to know what's for supper and what's for snack, and just so many opportunities for you to be able to jump in. We'll have an Amazon page where you can jump in and get a stuffed animal, or buy blankets or sheets or towels or hygiene products, all those things that you can help us with that, because that's a big undertaking, especially when you think about the fact that we do not have an offering plate. It's just everybody working together. So I hope that you've got a little bit of more insight of the Father Storehouse. We also do back to school when that's the end season. But right now, fall, we're going into Thanksgiving and Christmas sign-ups and raising money for the shelter. So I hope you'll join in and help us as much as you can, and come volunteer every Monday at 9 a.m. Volunteers come in and just serve, and it's a privilege to be in God's house. Since we have started having our guest ministers come and share, and we do that, I'm actually an ordained minister twice over. However, we have ministers from the community come in and share, so the people that live here can connect and get into a home church. And so when they see your pastor come and share, then they can relate and connect and see that that's somebody that they would like to have as their pastor also, and they get to, reach out to our community. So it's really a win-win that we all get to come together. And over 2,000 decisions for Christ since we have begun our many services during our programs. And so it's really been a big blessing. And everything that you give, that's on your record in heaven, that you have those wonderful rewards of all the people that have been helped. And so anyway, well, I hope that's been a good summary. You know me, I'm Chatty Cathy, but I'll tell you, it is a blessing and a privilege to serve the Lord, and I know your heart is the same, and we just appreciate all that you do. Come and see us at the Father Storehouse. Love you guys. Have a great fall.